My dad was an Amish bishop, so he was a church leader, and I never thought that I'd be anything other than Amish. Because we knew we would lose our family and our community. Everything changes. Everything goes upside down. If you believe in the Ten Commandments, why don't you keep the Sabbath? And
yes.
I thought, oh, oops, I thought we did. And
hello everybody, Pastor Dan Stojkovic here, and once again welcome to another story, to another vlog. And today I have opportunity to spend a few moments in a beautiful state of Ohio at a very special place, I would say one in the world, West Salem Anabaptist Seventh-day Adventist Church. This beautiful place is also a mission center for reaching out to Amish community. And what is so special about this, we will have opportunity to have a tour with Pastor Andy, who is a local minister here. So I look forward to share this story with you, and I look forward as well to hear your comments. Hey, hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Andy. He's the pastor here.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Where's home?
So I am born in Serbia. I lived in England for 23 years.
That's good. So are you English?
No, origin Serbian. Serbian. Yes.
Because we call anybody that's not out, that drives the car, we call them English.
English.
In that definition, we're all English.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's very sad. In England, they would never call me English.
Well, welcome.
Well, thank you, Andy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll show you pictures. When we bought this was a fireworks store. You'll see this was the storefront here. There was 2 doors, and it was run down. There was all kinds of old posts.
Yes.
Electric line posts.
Yes.
It was a mess, a real mess. And so we cleaned it up.
Hey, beautiful.
Held on to it, and then we met in that building. That's where we had church service for.
In the small one there, is that right? Right.
Yes.
And this is
This is a new building. You'll see a picture of the old building. It was a fireworks property, so they had built kind of a bomb shelter there. It was all on a concrete block.
Yes.
And we kept it for several years after, probably 6 years after we bought it.
Yes.
We kept it thinking that we would renovate it, and the more I looked at it, I'm like, no, we'll never be happy with it.
Yes.
Like I said, we met in that building for several years, and we were getting a little full, and one day the guy said, hey, we need to meet and talk about building on to the old store and have a little bit more space.
Yes.
And I thought, well, that sounds good. We'll put a little addition onto it and for bathrooms, and then we got together on a Sunday, and by the time we were done, I thought the guys had lost their heads. I wasn't envisioning this.
Yes. Oh, after you guys. Oh, wow.
Known for good building.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, although as Amish people, we would build our homes for, at that time, we would build our homes for $40,000, the whole home, 2-story home.
And is that because, I guess, labor, and you would
Well,
know?
we have free labor usually, and these days it's double that, they tell me. But back then it was about 40,000, 30,000 when I was a teenager, and then eventually it was 40,000. We put that much in the AC unit in here.
Oh, wow.
And so I was getting used to the English world, and I couldn't believe how expensive it was.
Oh, wow.
I'll show you here.
Yeah.
We got a picture before we start. We are standing right here. So the fellowship hall, it's still there. We tore the front out and reframed it. So this is all new. From this wall out was the field.
From this wall here, yeah?
Yeah, there's
Field.
a main door right here.
Oh, wow.
And so this is the storefront. It was cash registers were right in here. And we had 2 doors and an exit and an entrance door.
And
That's still here. We just gutted that and re-drywalled it.
So this was a concrete floor, or was it?
Yeah, we tore the old floor out.
Yeah.
And we were not going to, but it was not level. We tore it out. And like I said, by the time we were done, be careful with renovations.
Yes.
You still don't have what you want,
Yes.
Yeah, but it came out good. Yeah, this is a
this.
stove. This is what the Amish used to cook.
I love the stove.
Well,
We don't keep it very clean. My wife still cooks with that in the wintertime.
good. It keeps the house warm.
Yeah, I want to like it because it keeps the house warm.
Oh, and it's
It bakes beautifully, and yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was all shells, was fireworks. And I remember when I was a little kid, I just grew up about half a mile from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I was growing up, we would come in here. The old man that owned it, he was a bachelor. And then when he was, not long before he died, he got married for the first time. His wife was very sweet.
Yeah.
And so we come in here as Amish kids, barefoot. We come in here and she'd give us fireworks.
Oh, wow.
I remember walking through this
I want to
building.
buy this place.
Never crossed my mind. My dad was an Amish bishop, so he was a church leader, and I never thought that I'd be anything other than Amish.
I understand.
I was curious about the outside world sometimes, but
Yes.
I thought, I'll just be like my parents. But the Amish were a little funny about fireworks.
They were?
But yeah, usually some Amish, in some circles, many circles, if you shoot off fireworks, you'll probably get disciplined in church.
Oh, wow.
Because of the show or something?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just pleasure or whatever. And,
Yes.
But my parents were very lenient about fireworks. They thought it was kind of funny. And,
Yes.
and so, but I remember carrying the fireworks out of here on the way home on the road.
Yes.
We're shooting them off.
Oh, wow. And let me just ask you, the use of this hall, is this a dining hall for you guys?
Yes, it's a dining hall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we used to eat potluck style, but we have a lot of young people. We probably have, 30 young people.
Okay.
And it kind of became a challenge. And so now we eat like we used to as Amish. We have, when it comes to eating, the married people will sit on that side of the table, and then the single boys on this side, facing them, and then the girls and the ladies the same way. We love it.
Okay.
Yeah, and the boys love it. At first they struggle. They're like, this is kind of weird. And of course, us, those that grew up Amish, we're like, no, this feels great. This is like what we used to do. And it works just amazing.
And let me just ask you, what is the reason for that seating arrangement? So, married people there, what would be the...
The reason for it is otherwise the kids were going outside. And it was not a big problem, but it was just they're going outside talking politics and whatever.
Yes.
And we thought, man, this would be an opportunity for them to sit there and talk to the adults. Mm-hmm. And so the idea is that the kids will talk to the adults and
wow.
Yeah, the young people, and they love it. Now that they've gotten used to it, they love it. And so it's almost like what do they call it? Banquet,
Yes.
Where the food is sitting there when we all sit down, and then they bring more food, and so the ladies have a system where they determine who brings what, and it's just amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I love it too.
Yeah, so we're kind of going back to that.
Yeah, no, listen.
Yeah,
I mean,
most people that come, they love it. They're like, this is great, and we get more food, and we get lots of food that way. Yeah, because as a pastor, many times I would wait to eat until last.
Yes.
And you know what I get?
Yes.
A little bit of cold macaroni or something.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So starting here, this is all new. This is the kids' classes.
And that chair, what's the story behind it?
The Amish people make those kind of chairs. It's hickory. It's a type of wood we have here in America.
Yes.
And they steam it until it's hot, and then they bend it, and put it together.
Yes, and so this is for kids here.
Yeah, and so the benches, those are Amish church benches. They
wow.
fold, and you can get a lot. Like you'll see, we have them on the boys' side of the table because you can get a lot more boys on there.
That's right.
I believe I think it's on the boys' side. They usually they fold so you can stack them. Yeah.
Oh wow, amazing. And
so they come handy.
And boys can step over easier.
Oh, easy.
Older people haven't stuck with them. It's getting older then. Yeah. That's that picture back there is one of the families from the church. They found their little boy and girl praying on the deck, and they took a picture, and somebody said,
"Oh wow,
that is worth."
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, they're 5 or 6 years older now.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so this is the mother's room. We have 2 mothers that are expecting this year yet. So there'll be mothers.
Oh wow.
That's exciting.
They got glass, they can see up and look into something.
Crying room is so necessary. Yeah. Parents feel embarrassed, if the kids crying in church.
Yeah. Well, sometimes parents don't want to come to church
That's right.
because of the kids.
Yeah. Right.
And so if you got a place for them to escape to, it's
Of course. Of course.
Yes. It's a sanctuary. Under the carpet, there's a baptistry.
Yes.
So we'll roll up the carpet and uncover the baptistry for baptisms, and I'll take you out to the pot where we have baptisms as well. But yeah,
It's a beautiful church.
yeah, it's a nice church. It came out good.
And I love the smell of you can still smell that.
Smell the wood, Candy?
Love that.
Yeah,
Love
I've
that.
gotten so used to it.
I love it.
When we started with the building, I just envisioned everything drywall, nothing pretty, just something that works.
Yes.
And little by little, we came out here one Sabbath, and one of my friends said, "Hey, Andy, we have some of that tongue groove pine in our house. You might consider that." And I thought, wow, that sounds nice. Is that expensive? Like, and he goes, no, not too expensive, because I was not used to spending money.
Of course.
Not at all. It wasn't that much more money. It was amazing. We
Yes.
bought it finished. We just put it up, and
Beautiful.
then we said, well, the front door, maybe we should put stone around it.
Oh,
And the
wow.
more we looked at it, we thought, yeah, we want to do that. But then we're like, well, where do you stop? Then if you do that, you should continue on maybe 3 feet high to the end of the building. Yeah, so I was telling you earlier how
Yeah.
I always thought that I'd be part of the Amish church, just like
Yes.
my parents were, and raised my family Amish. And I enjoyed the Amish lifestyle, really, really liked it. And there was a lot of challenges, though, when it came to the church. We didn't like in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, we have 28 fundamental beliefs, and
Yes.
they're written down and everything. In the Amish church, everything is verbal. And so if there's question on doctrine, it kind of can get pushed around. Well, what do we believe? Well, yesterday we believed this, but now today we believe a different variant of that or whatever. And so that was always challenging. But Naomi and I got married when I had just turned 22. She was 20. And that was in 2004. And we had about less than 9 months later, we had our first baby, which was a preemie.
Yes.
Not a preemie, but I mean, she was okay, but she was early.
Yes.
And then about every year and a half, we had another baby, and
Yes.
it was taking its toll on Naomi.
Yes.
And so about 2011, we met Seventh-day Adventist and Seventh-day Adventist couple, and they were really into health, and
Yes.
we were struggling with our health.
Oh, wow.
And so we started talking, and they told us that they believe in the 10 Commandments, and we thought, wow, that's interesting, because we do too as Amish people. We were taught the 10 Commandments, and they practice communion services and foot washing, and we were like, wow, we didn't know anybody does that except us Amish people,
Yes.
pretty much. And I'm sure there's more, but we didn't know. We kind of lived in our own little world,
Yes.
so we had very little exposure outside of our circles. And so we just started talking. I realized that in principle, we had a lot in common. Like, they were really into gardening and living off the land and that kind of thing. And so then comes the theology. Eventually they started sharing about theology. If you believe in the 10 Commandments, why don't you keep the Sabbath? And
Yes.
I thought, oh, oops, I thought we did. And I didn't have a conviction. I thought, they keep one day, at least I keep a day. But eventually that changed.
Yes.
The more I thought about it, I thought this cannot be one of those issues where it's not an issue. Like,
Yes.
if God was specific which day, then it matters.
Yes.
And so it took us about 3 years, maybe 4 years, at least 3 years, studying and kind of trying to run from it eventually. We burned all our books, The Great Controversy, The Desire of Ages, and everything we had.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, we burned it, got rid of it. And we just thought, we're going to be Amish, we're not
Yes.
going to. I always thought that eventually I would embrace it, just not now. Now's not a good time.
Yes.
So we ran from it for a while, and eventually I was so convicted. Eventually, come Sabbath, I didn't want to work. Like, I didn't tell anybody, but I was careful what kind of work I did, and
Yes.
I was trying to
Yes.
rationalize. Well, maybe this is okay, and
Yes. Yes.
Your wife, did she have the same kind of thinking?
yeah,
at that
she was
point?
she was kind of trailing me. She had the similar convictions, but she was not as on board as far as what are we going to do about it.
Yeah, yeah.
She was like, she had the same mindset that I had earlier, that, well, maybe someday. But I was getting to the point where I thought, I'm learning about the millennium. That was life-changing for me. The state of the dead. We believed we had the state of the dead correct when I was growing up. We were very close. We didn't understand the two resurrections, but we were very close in understanding that what my church taught is very similar to what Adventists teach on the state of the dead.
Yes.
but we were getting away from it. And I was one of the people, since I was reading outside literature, I was one of the people that was starting to push towards, people go straight to heaven or hell and that kind of thing. So I was kind of guilty of that. And now as I talk to Adventists, I realize, no, we were originally right. So now I'm trying to go back. And my goal, reading all the literature and the books and everything, my goal was to reform the Amish church. I want to see the Amish church go back to the Bible and go to church, not just because it's our duty, but because our heart is in it, and we're spiritual, and I want to see revival. And that didn't work out.
Yes.
So eventually, I think it was 2013, we stepped out and we said, look, we're gonna go a different direction with our lives. And we had calculated, what that would mean for us, because we knew we would lose our family and our community. Everything changes. Everything goes upside down for a while. And we took a hit. It took us a few years to kind of recover from that. And it was all good. We never looked back. We've had our struggles.
Yes.
It took us a long time to kind of grow away from some of the Amish ways, and some of them are to move away from it is good. Like when it comes to hygiene and that kind of thing, we were not. We brush our teeth once a week and at best, and that kind of thing. And but we're grateful for the Adventist community.
Yes.
Adventist community has taught us a lot, just not only doctrinally, but also I mentioned hygiene.
Yeah.
Adventists are clean people. Generally, compared to my circles, and even others plain circles that are more progressive than Amish. If you compare, Adventists are very clean people, generally, hygienic when it comes to hygiene. And
So this choice costed you families, is that right? So your family, do you have any? Are you in contact with your families now? Or are you not in contact with your families? How does that function now after choosing to become Adventist?
Yes, so our family still talks to us, but like they would never invite us to their homes, or like if there's a family reunion or anything, we don't get to go.
Okay.
Weddings, like my nieces and nephews are getting married, that's the hardest thing of them all. Nieces and nephews getting married, and I'm not invited because I like young people, I really do.
Yes.
And I got my father passed it'll be 4 years in December. And my mother just told me she had like 70 grandkids, I think.
Wow.
And it's hard for me because a lot of them I don't even know. And they live right here.
Wow.
Like the older ones I know. But as time goes on, at first, the first few years, in some ways the tension was stronger. But as far as my nieces and nephews, my relationship with them was still intact. Because they're not members of the church, so they don't technically even know that their parents shun us. Like they try to keep some of that away from the kids. But as time goes on, the distance between myself and my nieces and nephews has grown. Like we don't even know each other, and I don't like that. That's pretty hard. So whenever when my siblings have a wedding at their house, one of their children get married, that's a bummer. That hurts.
Of course.
Are you still able to invite them to things? But I mean,
we would if any of our kids ever got married, we would invite them, but they wouldn't come.
They wouldn't come. Yeah.
But things are changing. So there's a lot happening. My mother she wrote to me about 2 months ago. She said, I have breast cancer. Please come home. And I went home, and she said, look, we're family. I don't care what the church says or what anybody says. This is our business. And so there's been a lot of breakthrough. Mm-hmm. But my mother and I...
Is she close by here?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives behind the trees. If you go out the driveway and you make a left to the first crossroad right there, and make a left down the bottom, that first Amish place, that's where I grew up. That's where my place. Yeah. But, I have... Like, all my siblings are friendly towards me.
Praise God.
They're friendly.
Praise God.
That's just not, like, we don't get to do things together.
Yeah.
But when I see them, they're
Because
always...
of the other community.
Yeah. It's just... And to be honest, a lot of it is their own conviction as well. They have a conviction that, look, when people leave, they have to be shunned. There has to be... But, all of them, and my mother, very friendly.
And what, I guess, how much I understand Amish, there's different groups of Amish, Schwartz Troopers and Mennonites. That's right. So which one were you guys?
We were Schwartz and Trooper.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so basically, it started out with the Mennonites, and then the Amish split off the Mennonites because they thought there was a lack of discipline in the church, and people were just kind of living crazy lives. And if you look in the church, the Church of Sardis, I think the church just before Philadelphia. God says, you have a name that you live, but you're dead. And that's what the Amish felt like. The people that started the Amish church, they're like, we as Protestants have a name that we live, but we're dead. And so there was a reaction to that kind of waywardness or mediocre religion in the 18th century. And so the Amish broke away from the Mennonites, which the Mennonites are, they're Anabaptist lineage. And so, but they were not that different, except for church discipline a little stronger, until the Industrial Revolution, when the world started changing, and the Amish said, we're not going to change. And that's when they started. Up until about 1910, 1915, you wouldn't get shunned for leaving the Amish church necessarily, as long as you were going to a Christian church. But then they started, the Schwarzentrubber Amish church kind of started revolting, and it was very similar to the split where the Amish split away from the Mennonites. Now the Schwarzentrubber Amish are splitting away. They became known as the Schwarzentrubber Amish. Splitting away from the old order, from the main Amish church. And they call those the old order. Today, when you're going to behold the Amish Museum?
No.
Okay.
Should we? Well, tell us.
You should. I thought Naomi said you were going there. They have a mural. They call it mural? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, 12 feet tall or 10 feet tall and 250 feet long.
Oh, it sounds like the thing at the GC for the Adventist.
Yes, but it's way more. There's like 40 hours of information on there.
Oh, wow.
And they'll take you through in an hour.
Okay.
And you'll see Constantine baptizing his people, walking through
the river.
all of that.
All the great controversies.
You do.
First chapters.
It's all in painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody painted it, and then they end with the Amish. Well, they kind of start with Jesus and end with Jesus. But yeah, it's just fascinating. Yeah, and then they'll show you a chair. If they don't, watch for it. It's probably still there. A chair where a man by the name of Jonas Stutzman, he thought I think about 1850 or something, he thought Jesus was going to come back, and based on a prophecy in the book of Daniel. And
that was a chair he was going to use?
And he built a chair for Jesus to sit on.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
And I'm using that against them. And they're like, it's not just the Millerites.
That's right.
And what made it so significant is that is one of the largest Amish communities in the world. The person that built the chair, he was the first person to move into that community, I believe.
Wow.
And his name was Jonas Stutzman.
So that's amazing, though, because we hear that a lot of other people came to the conclusion that Jesus was coming, kind of like William Miller did. So I didn't realize there was somebody from this community.
Yeah, and if he was not the first Amish person from that community, we wouldn't even know about it. I mean, God was into that.
That's amazing.
And God is still reminding them every time that somebody goes through that. We'll walk out the pond if you want. I don't know how much time you have.
Well, we've got time. I did speak to your principal. I know one of your daughters, forgive me, I don't know which one, is the teacher there.
Yeah.
I had been in contact, though, with the principal that we could stop. She said to come afternoon. So you know how long their break lasts.
It's so beautiful.
When we bought the property, this was all brush and growing up. I remember walking out here and working our way through the brush and the weeds. We came to a pond. And I knew the pond was here. But it was all growing up.
Oh, wow.
This building is new. But we had no place in this pond where we could baptize people. And most Amish people want to be baptized outside.
Yes.
So we built a little beach area. It goes down and it's flat. We might pull it in the wintertime, though, because the kids, they skate on here like crazy. Oh. Yeah, they were on here. Last winter was cold. And the kids, they skated on here for about 6 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Which usually in Ohio, you don't get that thick of ice for that long. Yeah. I'm working with a whole group of Amish people right now, about 8 families.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I just wish next year at camp meeting we could bring a bunch of them out here, but we'll see.
Yeah.
God knows.
Yeah. Some of them are convicted about the Sabbath, even though we have not covered it yet. They know I'm a Sabbath keeper.
Wow.
And they started out by asking me to study the book of Romans with him, so I thought, well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And now I just had our second meeting. They want one meeting a week. So it's like evangelistic meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is usually the, let's just say, the issues or the topics, sticking points for them?
The Sabbath is the big one.
Sabbath is a big one.
Clean and unclean food, they have a little bit of a hang up with that. Not too terrible. Sabbath is the biggest one.
Why Sabbath? Is it because you worship on which day?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, so we were not just like most people where they go to church on Sunday and go home and go to work. Sunday was a holy day for us, very much.
Yes.
No work. It's just the Sabbath versus Sunday issue is a controversial issue, and it's a radical statement about your faith.
Yes.
And Amish people kind of freak out when it comes to Sabbath. They're like, oh, they just, that's, even though they think they thought they were Sabbath keepers their whole life.
Yes.
When it comes to switching days, that's a hard one.
Wow.
And look, if we started meeting here on Sunday, I'd be full in a month. I have no question about it.
Wow.
And I could build another, I'd be full. It's just that Sabbath issue. I mean, when I say we'd be full a month, former Amish people have already left.
Yeah.
I know what it takes to fill it, if that's the objective.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of people very friendly towards us and that follow us.
It's tough.
It is tough. There's something about Sunday that just, if you were raised keeping it, feels good. Like I was invited to speak at a Sunday church recently, and the whole family went. We came home from church, and our oldest daughter, she said, "Dad, this is so amazing. This feels so much like it used to. Like, why? It's just another day." It's weird. Yeah. It was almost a talk. Like, man, this is nice. It's like we're doing what everybody else does.
Yeah.
It just feels like this is it's really weird.
Yes. But
That's
yeah.
So in the last year and a half, I have been to several Amish churches, and I hadn't been to an Amish church in 11 years. And I was invited to the first one. They invited me to speak. So I went and spoke.
Did they give you a topic, or did you?
No, I could choose a topic. And then, the first one I wasn't invited to speak. I just took people to church there. The load of Amish people with the van. I took them, and so I went in, and they sat me down with everybody else, and they had me lead out in the song, one of the songs, which is a big deal. It was one of my favorite songs from my childhood. I hadn't heard it in 11 years.
Wow.
And I said, we left, we never looked back. I would say for 11 years. But sitting in that church sort of had an impact on me. It was tough.
And so this building, this is a school, is that right?
This is a school. I'll show you a picture inside what it looked like before we started. But so basically, all the families here are former Amish.
Yes.
Except one of the mothers is not. And so we wanted a curriculum that was biblical, but that wasn't modern, like worldly. And so the principal found a curriculum that was written by a lady that worked with Ellen White personally. And it's excellent. It's for Amish people. It's excellent. It's got all the beliefs, the biblical teachings in it. The math and everything is connected to the Bible, and so it works great for us. So yeah, it's a small school, but
And you can order this curriculum, or?
yeah, you can. I mean, the principal has news available. She found some of it at the Andrews University, I think.
Yes.
I think.
Hello.
So this is what it looked like.
Hello.
We're standing right here.
Yes.
Yeah. So we built on the old foundation.
Yes.
But we took the block down, and so we built.
Let me just ask you about the school. What grades does it cover, and what happens with education? How far usually, I guess, people would go? Or,
1 through 8.
1 to 8, and then after
so that's
that.
what we do here is 1 through 8. It's a one-room school, so all grades are in here.
Yes.
So we do 1 through 8, and then the parents are responsible whatever they want to do from there.
After that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we got visitors.
Hello, everybody.
This is our daughter Emma,
Nice to meet you. Hi, Emma.
and our friend and relative Edna.
Nice to meet you, Edna.
They're responsible for the school.
Yeah, a beautiful school, guys.
You guys having a good time?
So well.
You got somebody from Australia today, right?
That's right. Used to live in England, originally from Serbia, Europe. And we just moved last year to Sydney, Australia, and so my first time, in your school for sure, and it's so beautiful, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and when does the school finish here? What time? What's the time? 3 o'clock.
8:45 to 3.
8:45 to 3 o'clock. Is that too long, guys, or is that okay?
For the first graders, it's probably a little long.
It's too long.
And then who picks the games for the day? Wilma. What are we going to play today, Wilma?
They usually like to keep it a secret.
Oh,
They usually like to keep it a secret until it's time to go out.
I see.
Oh, wow. Well, we won't interrupt you anymore, guys, but really, really amazing. You know, I love your school.
Thanks for letting us. Yeah.
Yes. And this is the moment our kids get embarrassed. Thank you.
So that kind of wraps it up.
Yes. Hey guys, we just want to say thank you to Andy for the just store, and thank you so much for. Oh no, it's all good. It's no problem at all. I just want to ask if it's possible. Please do keep praying for this community here. We know one thing for sure: that God is working many different ways and for many different people. And so Andy just shared a little bit of the story of how Amish choose to follow Jesus and Seventh-day Adventist Church in this way as well. And I hope that many more will come.
Amen.
Yeah.
I believe they will.
Yeah.
I trust it.
Yeah. God bless you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Yeah.